Look at that thick-ass jiggle. Good lord.
Hey guys, Rich with Rich Rebuilds here, and today we're going to talk about the Sherp. What's a Sherp? Well, it's the most capable off-road vehicle of all time, powered by a turbo diesel tractor engine, 5-speed manual. You can adjust the tire pressure from the cabin, and for simplicity purposes, there's no onboard air compressor. The tires are inflated by the exhaust gases from the engine. It can still drive at 0 tire pressure, it's fully amphibious, and it has a fuel tank in each wheel so you can drive for days without stopping. No terrain can stop it, including ice, water, sand, snow, and mud. Here's a quick montage of what we've done with it. It's also capable of driving on the street and doing, well, more civilian things like McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts and Home Depot. No matter where you go, though, even if you're getting gas, there will always be a crowd following you. But sometimes the Sherp gets not so good attention. A couple months ago, I was driving my tank in the woods, minding my own business, when...
521.
Salem 911 dispatch, this is a recorded line.
Hi, yes, there's an African-American male driving a tank around.
We're sending 2 units immediately.
Basically, someone called the police because they thought we were digging illegally with no shovels or equipment, just with our hands apparently. The reality is we lost our drone, and this is some of the footage it took before it crashed. So the police came, and here's how that went.
That's the guy.
You understand why people call, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Now I get it. Yeah. It's pretty intimidating. Okay. Yeah.
Very cool and friendly officers just doing their job. They said it's the coolest thing they've ever seen, and I said anytime they need an actual capable search and rescue vehicle to hit me up. But speaking of search and rescue, what about the drone we lost? They said, you know what? Take that tank and go find your drone. So we did, and we were able to find the drone. So hear me out. A few things need to happen. One, I can't drive everywhere at 25 miles an hour, so I'll need a way to transport the Sherp, but I don't want to spend the $4,000 on a Sherp trailer, so we're going to custom modify my trailer at the electrified garage to fit the Sherp. Now, I'll also need to change the color of the Sherp because there was a report of an African-American driving a black tank. Maybe there's just too much black, so let's switch to a lighter color. Now we're going to mod it and do things that people are too scared to do with their Sherps because they're still in warranty. We're going to make it a little bit quicker with a few tweaks. Now, let's get the trailer sorted first. Now, at the Electrified Garage, the EV repair shop, we have my guys Brian and Chad. They're usually pretty slammed working on customer cars, but they love the Sherp just like I do, and I brought it to their attention that a Sherp trailer is $4,000. Why can't we modify my current trailer to accommodate the Sherp? Now, the Sherp is too wide for the trailer, and even though it's not very heavy, they went ahead and reinforced the fenders with a hidden stealth H-beam because the Sherp would be driving over them, as well as making the extended removable ladders before and after the fenders for the Sherp's wheels to drive on. Let's see what it looks like.
Okay, so this is the official trailer that they built for me, and it looks absolutely awesome. Look at these H-frames right here. That's for the Sherp to get on it. There's also a lock on it as well, so you can't take these off. We have some massive oversized D-rings. But look, if you look at the reinforced frame on the inside, so when the Sherp's tires go on here, it doesn't crush the entire fender. And the same thing here, look at this. All this is brand new and removable. You could just kind of take this off. Again, further D-rings, this side, other side. There's a blue top battery in this pretty much indestructible box. It's called the Beastly box they made for me. And that's, I think it's a 1/4-inch thick steel there, so that's not going anywhere. That battery is charged using the trailer accessory harness, and it operates the winch. But this is a really, really, really good setup, so I can't thank the boys over at EG, both Chad and Brian, enough for this. What I do is I turn on the lights. LED lights turn on, which is good. This hasn't started in a while, so I'm a little concerned. I get in, right, push this down, clutch, take that off. That's back when it was cold. I turned this thing on. I want to crank it just a little bit so that the glow plug light turns on. Once that goes off, it's warm enough to start. So I'm gonna do that once that goes out. Let's see if it starts right up. Let's try it. It started right up. Go figure. First things first, with Sherp maintenance, I'm actually going to be taking off the old layers of wrap that was on here. If you look, there's 3 layers. The very first layer was the camo green that it came with. The second layer was white, and the third layer is the plasti dip that Steve-On put on it for the video shoot. So we'll be taking those layers off. I want to see what the Sherp looks like in its pure aluminum glory. Okay, it is nightfall according to the sky, and here we are still stuck on this. I'm just reminding you guys, there's literally 3 layers, I think 4 layers I'm peeling off right now. So there's the plasti dip, there's the wrap, and there's actually a layer of clear coat on top of this, and then there's this wrap, and then there's the metal. So there's literally 4 layers that I'm peeling off. It's taking a while, but I have a pretty good system. What I'm doing so far is I'm just heating the surface up a little bit because it's kind of chilly out. Heating that up, and then I'm just starting the process of peeling that back slowly. And that seems pretty easy, but you know, after a while, there's so much surface area to the Sherp that it's kind of taking a while. So here I am still peeling away at this. All right, voila, we have the majority of the Sherp removed of all the wrap. And I gotta say, it actually does look kind of cool with the whole brushed aluminum look, but I'll say it looks pretty fresh. But now what I want to focus on are these really goofy lights right here. There's condensation built up on the inside of them, and this doesn't look very modern. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of this, and I want to add 2 LED strips right there instead of having those boxy lights. So now I'm going to take these out and see what I get for a replacement. Okay, and to remove them, there's simply 2 bolts right there, right at the bottom. I'm wondering where this wiring goes. I think the wiring goes down, over, and there's likely a hole right in here that drills right into the control panel for the lighting. But I definitely want to get rid of these. One of the bulbs is fogged in there. It's not looking so good either way. But I'm going to pop out these 2 bolts, pop the light off, and see what I can do. Okay, here we are on this beautiful day. And what I want to accomplish today is something that's always bothered me about this Sherp is this really weird, awkward looking, faded, hey Biscuit, rubber guard. It's like a guard, like a mud flap for the tires, and I don't like the way it looks because it's all warped from the sun. So I'm gonna remove it. It's the same thing on this side too. You can see it's not really straight. It kind of looks a little floppy. Not a huge fan of it. I actually prefer like the straight, really sharp line. So this is gonna come off. And a lot of people are saying that it's gonna fling more mud up on the side of it, but I don't really care. It's meant to go in the mud. So why am I pretending that I wanna, you know, what's the point? What's the actual point? It goes in the mud, and this is really only preventing you from getting, you know, a couple less specks of mud on it. So those are gonna come off. These are gonna come off, and what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna go around and I'm going to actually spray a lot of this with goof off. So this goof off, there's a lot of residual wrap on it. So I'm just gonna go with a little goof off, spray it a little bit, get that, because it apparently, they put the wrap on this thing, then they put the rivets in. You can see there's like actually a lot of dark green on the rivets as well as underneath them. So they definitely put the wrap on, then put the rivets on, which is kind of bizarre. But either way, I'm just gonna go on the lines and spray a couple more things with goof off on it to make sure and get all the residue off. You see there's some extra glue right there. I'm just gonna rub that off here too. Same thing, and spray that line. And get over here as well. Okay, just to get an idea of what it's like removing this large rubber thing. This is hilarious. It looks like the rubber piece that goes below a garage door to prevent moisture and air coming into the garage. It also looks like what a lot of Honda Civic owners use to create like a fake front lip. But either way, it looks kind of goofy, so it's coming off. You can see how it's kind of tapering off and waving in the rear because of the sun. The process to remove this is relatively simple. It looks like there's a couple screws there. If you look on the underside of it, they go all along the bottom. Okay, so this floppy thing is done. I swear you could get this thing at Home Depot. No joke. You know, when you look at this and you look at, you know, the price of these things, you think to yourself, huh, it's a pretty good profit margin. Either way, look at this. That definitely looks a lot better on this side than on this side. That floppy overhang is kind of killing me. The fact that it wasn't straight, so I'm gonna work on that side next. That's the old side. And that's what the new side looks like. Again, nice and straight. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up going over this whole thing with another can of nice black paint, and I have to do some damage repair right here. I gotta pull this up, sand it down, make that nice and straight. As you can see, there's some body damage on this one. It's seen some stuff. That could have been me backing into a tree that I didn't see as well. So I'm gonna work on this, take off the other side, and then now that this should be pretty good to stop peeling off, I'm gonna start working on the sanding portion of things, and we go from there. So what I'm gonna do, really simple, aluminum's pretty soft. I'm just gonna grab that and peel it up a little bit like that. See, it's already getting a little bit better. And I'm not really worried about those gouges in it because those are gonna be covered up once I start repainting it. So it's looking a little bit better already. I'm gonna get the tool, the panel squishing tool that I have, to make that a little bit more flat and straight. But I also have some bodywork hammers that I'm gonna be using too. So getting that nice and flat, not too bad of a job, looking a lot better already. So just a matter of getting these bumps down and having it look a little bit better. Looks pretty straight, not very glamorous, but a good old hand seamer helped me out here. There you have it. Get to the fun part, the polishing. So I have the Diablo 5-inch disc. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray some WD-40 on this surface to get it nice and lubricated, and also get rid of a lot of the glue that's been kind of sticking around for a while. The 320 grit sandpaper is good too, because it's actually gonna shine down these heads a little bit and get rid of the excess wrap that's stuck in between those rivets. So I'm gonna start that process again. WD-40 to lubricate it, and do the first pass of sanding with the 320 grit sandpaper. First pass, I like this design, it's kind of cool. I went through about 3 discs so far. Those are all gummed up with some lubricant and some aluminum flakes on that. But if you look, what's happening now is all of that junk and gunk underneath the heads of the rivets are now gone. There's a couple more areas I have to work with, like right there. I'll take a razor blade and probably scratch that off. But I don't want to go too crazy and get those two down low, because I don't want the rivets to pop back out. But it's a really cool finish so far. I'm gonna keep working at it. I probably have one more disc on this side, and I'm gonna start with the roof. So I have to get the residue for the wrap out of the rear taillight. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on the inside, unscrew these bulbs just to get the rest of this gunk off. Okay, let's see how to do this. Interesting design. There's a back axis panel. I'm gonna undo these. I'm curious to see how these things pop out. 1 and 2. Hopefully these are easy to remove. Let's see. Huh. All right, interesting. So once we get back there, those are the connections to the lights. It looks like this 8 millimeters to unscrew, and those things should just pop out. Okay. Back half is starting to look pretty good. There's actually a little mirror to it already, and this is just with 320 grit. This top side is done. This side is all set with the 320, and now the real challenge is the roof. As you can see, there's a lot of oxidation on the roof, and hopefully this actually works out. I probably should go a little bit more aggressive than 320, but unfortunately 320 is all I really have right now. So I'm just gonna spray the roof a little bit, get some WD-40 on there. I'm gonna see how many passes of the 320 that I can use to get rid of a lot of that oxidation. Again, I might have to go aggressive, more aggressive, but hopefully not. I gotta say, not bad for my first area. You can see the difference between where I sanded with the 320, which is right here, as well as the remainder of the roof. It's actually not bad, but the roof isn't in great shape. It's nowhere near the shape that the sides were in. These sides are actually pretty clean. You could see very light markings where I kind of held it a little bit too long on the sides, but it actually doesn't look that bad. Oh, this.
Dude, it's been 6.5 hours.
I was busy,
Why am I
dude.
here?
I was busy, dude. I was busy. Come check this out. You got to see this thing. All right. Ready? Yoink.
Hi. What are you doing?
No, I know I didn't show up, right?
Yes.
You know that appointment that I had?
Yeah.
Got the windows tinted in the Sherp. Look how good that looks.
That was your appointment?
Look how good. Look at the tints, dude. I got tinted. Look at it. Look at the windows. They're tinted. Look.
You didn't show up because you tinted the windows in the shirt. Where's the wrap?
But the windows are darker.
What happened to this thing?
Yeah, I know.
I can't even be mad. It actually looks really good.
That looks pretty fresh, right?
Yeah, that's very nice.
So here's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
So, how's Joshua? Would you tell me that you were? Go to the bathroom or something?
Actually, really just kind of left.
You had to leave. All right.
Yeah, it's just like, I gotta go.
Man's got stuff to do.
I just walked away. Put down the welder and just out
go.
of there.
All right, good call. He'll be fine. Is he reading his book?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. All right. So here's the deal. I finished the polish. I was thinking, because you have better attention to detail, wheels. Black these bad boys out. What do you think?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you got the black.
Dude, it looks like a cybertruck.
It looks like it does, right? It does. So we do that, right?
Gotta lie, I'm really impressed.
Gotta lie. Okay. Where have I heard that before?
Yeah, somewhere.
So we got this, right? That's black. Windows are tinted. Once the rest of the polish is on, it's gonna look real nice, man.
How long's that been sitting on there like that?
What, the polish?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's baking in the sun.
6-7 hours or so.
Oh, that's gonna be real fun to buff off. Thanks. Yeah. I mean, either way, I think you've done some good work. It's not relevant to anything that we're doing right now, but
Nope.
I still like it.
No, it's not. I mean, we could work on the van. We could do a V8 Tesla swap video, but like, this is fun.
This is respectable.
Fun.
Yeah, I get it.
Let's have some fun with stuff.
I can't agree more.
Yeah.
Can we go for a ride too?
Absolutely.
All right, good.
We gotta do a mod though. We gotta mod it.
That thing you were talking about?
That thing, yeah.
Biscuit! Oh my god, that's the highlight of the day. Yeah, there he is.
Biscuit, what's popping, baby?
What's up, dude? Hi. Hi.
What's up? He's a grown ass man.
Yes. Happy boy.
Look at that fine coat. Oh, look at that. Look at those nice pearly white teeth.
You must be eating good, huh? You getting chicken, steak? What are you getting? What are they feeding you here?
He's eating pretty good.
Not just getting having Yukonuba, huh? Hey, that's mine, actually. You can't eat that.
Can't have that.
Anyways.
Stevon, ooh, look, ooh, boy. Damn.
Black nuts? Did you want black nuts?
Damn, boy.
Look nice.
This looking nice, man. This thing's rugged. Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at what you've done.
Yeah.
Look at what you've done.
Made sense.
Look at that.
Big pee-pee, whatever
It's a
you
little exhaust pee right there. It's black now. A lot of jokes there. I don't know where to. I'll let the studio audience figure that one out. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yeah. New lease on life. All the faded black paint now gonna be nice and just
Darkness.
nice.
Utter darkness.
Darkness. Okay, now we're gonna get into some Sherp modifications. Now remember, this is powered by an old Kubota engine And there's a couple things that you can do to it to get some more power out of it. We're gonna try that now, and we're gonna see what kind of results that yields. So get that out there. And you wanna pop this side cover off. And now you have access to the engine. So now, do this, right? What the heck? Hold on. Feels like an oil bath in there. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. It's a serious oil bath in here, Stevon.
What are you doing?
Huh? Modding the Sherp. This is pretty serious.
You realize that's gonna void the warranty, right?
Warranty?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's fine. Remember, I am the warranty. Who says that? I have to find the set screw, which I'm looking at it right now over there. And I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna do the thing. It'll be faster, maybe do a wheelie. What do you think?
I hope so.
Higher top speed?
I would like that.
It needs it.
All right.
All right, so step on the accelerator pedal just so I see, make sure I know what I'm looking at here.
Ready?
Yep, step on it.
Beep.
All right, so that's the limiting screw right there. So take it off,
Does not exist.
put it again. Wow,
How
interesting.
much does it restrict it?
Quite a bit. You're not getting full. All right, let's switch. There you go. See what I mean? It's stopping.
Oh, wait a minute.
Look at it. It's stopping it like it's restricted. It's like less than half, man. See?
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
What? Why? Why so much?
Apparently they don't want it to go very fast.
You know what? I really do appreciate the gunmetal blue color that Kubota paints their motors in.
It's pretty cool.
It's a beautiful color.
It is. Yeah, look at that. Look how restricted that is. Isn't that insane?
That's disappointing.
I'd be mad as hell. If that were me.
Well, it is you.
Yeah, and I am mad.
It's our current circumstance. Well, if this puffs, do you have insurance? You don't. You didn't.
Yeah, I didn't.
You should.
On my own. Well, I mean, the worst case. Well, what's a new engine for one of these things? Several $1,000s. Yeah, I guess you're right.
To say, sir, it's not gas. That's diesel.
Yeah, I know. Diesel. Yeah, dude, the diesel stuff gets crazy expensive. You know that. So yeah, no, I don't have insurance. But I'm gonna shop for insurance for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Policy Genius. All right, what you gotta do is this. Start by answering a few really easy questions about you and your property, and then the experts over at Policy Genius, they're gonna look for coverage similar to what you have now, but at a lower rate, so you don't lose out on protection or possible savings.
Wow.
Right. And guess what? If they find a better price, they're gonna switch you for free.
$3.99?
You know I love free stuff.
You do.
Right. And lastly, the most important thing you need to know.
Yeah.
Most important thing. Policy Genius has saved their home and auto insurance customers an average of $1,000 a year. $1,000 per year.
Wow.
That's a lot of money. What can you get with $1,000, Steve?
You could buy 100 bananas for $1 each. Or... or 7 Stroop waffles.
7 Stroop waffles. Or
maybe 8.
I was thinking about it in terms of the Sherp, and $1,000 is 1/3 of one Sherp tire.
That's amazing.
Which I need because mine are dry rotted.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty puffed.
I'm gonna let it run into the ground. Supposedly, no one's ever replaced their Sherp tires before, which I don't know if I believe that or not. But
where'd you hear that rumor?
some guy. This guy told me.
On one of those Russian forums?
Yeah, I used Translate, and that's what it said. Like, I've never done it. I was like, oh, okay, I trust you.
I trust you, stranger on the internet.
Yeah, right.
That's amazing. Cool.
I don't think he even owned a Sherp.
All right.
But either way, link in the description box below for more information on Policy Genius. Try them out. Save some money.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Do it.
Do it.
All right. Well, let's...
We should do that modding thing, shouldn't we?
Yep.
Let's do the thing.
Let's do the thing.
All right. All right, time. I'm going to cut and pray here.
I believe in you.
Cut and pray. Oh yeah, my tool set. We gotta be careful now, Steve. I remember we just got her painted. Yep. All right, now let's see if the fruits of the labor paid off. So I'm gonna put it in neutral, right?
Yeah.
Put it in first gear. And give it a quick stop.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
She's ready to party.
Oh, it's made a difference. Oh, definitely. Oh, for sure. I mean,
Damn. All right.
Oh yeah. Oh, in terms of power and speed.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a difference for sure. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, she wants to
Oh,
go.
you feel it, right?
She wants to
Oh,
go.
man. Oh, Steven. It's faster.
Oh, dude.
It is.
Unquestionable.
It's cool.
She wants to just dance.
She wants to just like get out of control, man.
Jesus Christ. The front tires popped up.
Did it really?
Yeah.
No
Yeah, she did.
Oh, see, she does the thing, man.
Just Tokyo drift right there, too.
That's not bad, man. Not
That was
bad.
pretty damn sick.
She rolled out, man.
Dude,
She did the thing.
that was impressive.
That's surprisingly. Honestly, I didn't think that was going to work, but I didn't think that she pulled the front wheels off, man.
Huh.
I mean, the thing only has like 44 horsepower, but it felt like a lot more today. That definitely worked. But it was funny because you saw the front wheels kind of lift off, and the only reason why they didn't lift off further off the ground was because the tire pressure was so low. The tire pressure was low because we were just doing some off-roading, but if we filled them up more, that thing would have just popped up nicely. It was great. That was clutch.
But because we spent all that time just driving around in the Sherp, we forgot to do these.
So yeah, these are the old
pumpkins gotta go, man.
These are the old headlights, as you can see. I started removing these earlier, and they didn't look so great, but we have the new ones.
Yeah, I got a good deal on these. Here, put these in. Bing.
These are the new ones. So these are the new lights that are going in to replace these. These are like, probably a third the size of these other ones. But yeah, so we're gonna start working on these now. What I have to do, I have this pigtail right here, and I'm gonna start plugging this in. And plug that in, and the lights, there's already a light at the other side. So I'm gonna cut that. There's already the wiring for it. Peel this back a little bit.
What are you doing?
There you have it.
You listening to Super Mario? Are you there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening to my noise isolating Raycon.
All right, yeah, no. Those match your hoodie and that random piece of pull cord do you have?
This is a pull in case of emergency.
Yeah, all right.
No emergencies yet.
Oh, that's nice.
But back to the Raycons. What do you think, huh? 6 hours runtime, easy Bluetooth pairing, and the fitment is great. I have tiny ears, so they fit all them kind of ear sizes.
I would never notice that.
Yeah, you know what's right, exactly. Different colors, more bass, and they're compact. So these are awesome headphones. If you want your own, click on the link in the description box below. Use the code RichFreeBuild to get 15% off your own headphones. I used to use these, but these were expensive and didn't really do that good of a job. But whatever.
Those probably didn't fit in your ears either.
Those thing of the past. No, those things were terrible. But these fit nicer, different colors. I mean, come on. Just buy them. Just buy the headphones. Okay. Okay, now to other little odds and ends, I have to replace this hinge that I screwed up. I was going through the woods one day with the windshield open, and unfortunately it kind of got screwed up. I reached out to my boys over at Sherp USA, and they sent me the parts, and I got them in about 2 days. They're in Minnesota. Make sure you check them out. Great company if you're looking for parts for your Sherp or for a Sherp in general. Just keep in mind, they don't make this model anymore. Now they make a much larger model, which costs a lot more. So just keep that in mind. Keep an open mind when you go to order stuff. All right, next thing I have to put on are the turn signals. Those are amber and don't look that great, so I'm gonna tint these, but these are the OEM turn signals that came with the newer generation Sherp, so I'm gonna kind of upgrade this one to a little bit better lighting. But these are the turn signals, and I'm actually gonna tint these because they don't really match the Sherp as they are right now.
Okay, enough of this time-lapse crap. I want to see the finished product, and here it is. I absolutely love the way this came out. See, I left the hardware on this side, the original color, and I did the other side in black, just so you could see the difference, but I'll be painting the other side black to match too. I also blacked out the chrome front hardware for the fog lights. Shout out to Steve On for painting the entire front and rear end of the Sherp. He painted the front fenders black as well, and I think it looks way better without the rubber mud guards. The wheels are also great. They're a little dirty because we did some more off-roading, but they're holding up really well. The front tint looks great too. The new color is awesome, and now I loved the brushed aluminum look. Now, when someone calls the police on me, it's no longer a black tank, it is a silver tank. The plans for the future are installing the OEM roll cage, maybe a light bar on top, and a larger turbocharger. Don't forget to subscribe for more Sherp antics, and if you want to see what these lights look like at night, don't forget to check me on Instagram at RichieBKid. Let me know what you guys think of the new look, and I will see you all soon.